Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushai Ba'asham, Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, peace and blessings to the elect. This is Amma One from the Great Millstone Camp in Trinidad, coming back to do another edification through the Holy Spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushai. So yeah, I just was on YouTube, I was on YouTube here, and I just type up God's chosen people, just type it up, God's chosen people, and I saw this video here with Godfrey, which I believe I see it already and do a video on it already, but hey, do a video on it again. Now Godfrey is being interviewed by Vlad on Vlad TV. I believe Vlad is a so-called Jew. Right, Vlad is a Jew, so Vlad goes off on Godfrey about the absurdity of a chosen people. So if he's saying it's absurd, he's saying it's all bullshit that God has a chosen people. Now, if indeed he is a Jew, alright, if indeed he is a Jew, this Vlad, right, indeed he is one, the only reason he will call it an absurd thing right now is because of the fact that Israel, let me call it straight, if the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians did not wake up to the fact that they are Israelites, this nigga would have wear that Jewish badge with pride and dignity and all of these things. It'd be real. But now that they're being exposed, I don't care. Shut fucking lying mouth. You do. You did. You grew up with the idea, and majority of them grew up with the idea that we are better than all. Alright? Let's be real. Excuse. Let's be real. That's the ideology them grow up with. We better than everybody. These God's chosen people. When in fact, prophecy doesn't match with nothing all it does do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You all do not link with the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures. So, how then could you be God's chosen people? Makes no sense. Well, I'm going to play this video here and listen to this man.
A lot of these architecture groups,
he's Godfrey, right?
I think a lot of them do a lot of fuck shit where they like changing shit. Like I think sometimes some motherfucker might dig up some shit and go, oh shit, it's black. Yo, don't tell anybody. Change that shit. I really believe they do that shit. They be going into Egypt trying to change the color of the walls, not making them white. Because I'm saying biblically, can we talk geographically and scientifically? Fuck all the spiritual shit.
Right. And I know where you're going with this.
You know where I'm going with this? I'm saying
the original Jews and Jesus and everyone else were all people of color. Point blank. You can't be.
You say that.
I know when you say people of color, you notice it has tried to, if you got the so-called Negroes, Latinos, you just call you people of color, but what is the word that they say first? They just call you black. You know that does never say they were black. People of color, because you would see so-called Chinese people of color. They are Arabs with colors. They are Arabs who, not dark as we. But they don't say these people. They don't say the scholars black, right? They don't ever say they were black people. Never. I don't come out of the mouth I fucking told. No. They were black people. Then if you're saying they were black people, excuse, if you're saying they were black people, then you are saying that the people who in the United States died them people. The so-called Negroes, like Godfrey now. Then you're saying then Godfrey, you associated to them people. So that you see, these fucking people that's lie, boy. Why the scriptures call them? And why the Most High expose them in these last days, and why the scriptures call them liars, you know? Get that in book of Psalms. So read Psalms 50 and verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked. And who are the wicked? The wicked are, you see, the rulers of the world. We constantly say this. The rulers of the world are the small hats. Right? In 1948, the people who went into the land in 1948 through the Balfour business, they rule this world. They claim the identity of Israel. They claim that. They say that is them. They say that is them, and anybody else are Goyim, Gentiles. So they have a connection to God because they're living in the land, and they keep Yom Kippur, and they keep how did I pronounce it again? Like, holy days, we what belong to the true Israelites, they keep. I know how they go pronounce it. I try to pronounce it how them just pronounce it. I know Yom Kippur, which is Yawam Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement. They keep all these days. They keep the day Feast of Tabernacles. They keep the Passover, Pesach. They say Pesach, I believe. They say Pesach. They say Pesach. They keep the Shabbat, as they say, Friday. However, you know, they keep all the high holy days we keep. They keep Hanukkah, there's Hanukkah, which is the feast of dedication, which we is the so-called Negroes who the Israelites, the true Israelites, honor that feast. They keep Purim, which is Powarium. I don't know them that pronounce it, but we keep that feast from the liberation of them, them Greeks. We kept that feast. Our forefather Judas Maccabees and them. You had Judas, you had all his brothers. We get his brothers' name and them just now. We honor the temple from the so-called white man. From Antiochus and them coming to ransack the temple and find swine on the altar and all of them things. We keep that. We dedicated back the temple to our forefathers, and we had a big feast for that, for them same devils. Now them same devils come and take it, and claim it. You see how wicked. This is why the scripture is in Psalm 50 and 16 here. But unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee? It says, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him, and hast been made partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Yeah, because Esau and Jacob are the same mother. So right here you could see they're talking about somebody with the same parents, Whoever is talking about the two of them had to have the same mother. And then we go back to the beginnings. Barashia in the headings. Genesis. Right? Ba in Ra'ash Yat heading. The heading. Ra'ash is heading. his head. And the heading. In Genesis. The first. And we go see in the 25th chapter of Genesis. Esau and Jacob are the same mother, Rebecca, yeah. But her name, it means ensnare. Right? Her name means ensnare. So it says thou right, thy own mother's son. The Most High say you cannot be a part of his organization. What is it? Unto the wicked, the Most High say, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? You, Edomites, you cannot declare the statutes of the Lord. Not given to you to do that. But we try to claim it and wear it as yours. It's not yours. If it's not yours, it's not yours. Right? So let me go back and play some other video there. And as I say, notice he's saying people of color. People of color he referring to is like Middle East. You know, Middle Eastern people. There's the brown skin. Which we brown skin as well. But what they just do is they call us black. They deregularize us and call us black people. So trying to refer to or referring, so they acknowledge that the son of the Most. So the picture with Serapis Christus / Cesare Borgia, they denounce that, but they don't go to the direct image of what Revelation 1 and 13 say concerning Yahushua. They denounce it, but they give their spin on it. They say he was brown. He was brown, he was like a Middle Eastern. No, the Lord was a black belt. As you would call us black, that same tone, a shade of brown, that is how our Lord looked. Yahushua and the people in Jerusalem. Now, there are different shades of brown. We are all different shades of brown. So you have very light brown to very dark brown. We come from the soil. The Lord was very dark brown. And then Israel would have like right now in this, all right, like right down here you see Jake like a very light brown skin, like Chris Brown, you know, like them entertainer and them, like who we have again, like Michael B. Jordan, them fellas that the very light brown. And you have very dark brown like Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan. So you would have had them ranges of colors, but nevertheless they were dark brown, they were brown skin. But they still call them black. They derogatorise us and call us black. But when they come into the describe the people back then, they say they were Middle Eastern. Look, I show the fucking line mouth. I'll play the video.
Cannot be argued.
I want you to say that. Let it come out your mouth. Go ahead. Do it one more time.
The original Jews, Jesus, and everyone else who was living in the Middle East. So let me tell you something. I have been to the Middle East. Go out there. I have been to Israel, Egypt, Jordan, Bahrain. All these places I have been to.
Yeah,
Egypt. All these places. It's all brown people. It's near the equator. Okay? This is how it works. Now, did some of...
He says all brown people. Does he call Godfrey a brown person? You call him a black person. See these motherfuckers. He's a devil.
Those people move to different parts of the world and, have babies with people who didn't look like them, white people, Asian people, Spanish people, and then start to look like those people 100 generations later, because we're talking about 2,000 years, right? That's 100 generations. Yes. Is my bloodline linked to the original Jews? I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Do I consider myself chosen? No. The whole concept is fucking stupid.
Right, so you're hearing, right? Why you don't care no more? You know? Why you concept stupid now? Because the facts coming out that you are not the devil. Because if we didn't wake up through the Holy Spirit and power, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, beginning with the apostles and their teachers, that's why we had to thank the Lord every day that we had this truth. Because the Lord blessed, we immensely, we blessed, and we blessed, we blessed. We blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed. The hardest truth what we have here, we are blessed. We are blessed. Immensely blessed. That is a blessedness from the Holy One, right? Why you don't care? If we didn't wake up, you would have fucking Goyim. That is all we call them, Goyim. All of them is Goyim. Why Goyim don't matter no more? Because the Goyim is the true people, the mother. Yeah, let's look. You fucking, you devil. You see the Most High bless we way. Most High bless we way. Most High bless we way. I'll read 2 Thessalonians 2:5 says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you I told you these things? And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. And this is his time. The time for him to be revealed is now. He's being revealed now. This is his time. That he might be revealed in his time. This is his time. This time here. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. The same wicked who the Lord said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? The son, the one who's slandering the brother, thine own mother's son, that's his brother. Come from the same parent, that is the wicked. And that is Esau. And he's being revealed. And it's the revealing is what have this, because I believe Vlad is a small heart, same way. That revealing is what have him, I don't care. Do I care if I'm a chosen? I don't care, shit. Lying, deceiving, ass, but you're lying. You care. You would have cared. If he was in 1935, you would have cared. You would have freaking cared. You know why? Because the lifestyle you was being afforded, you would have been afforded by being a small heart with no opposition. You would have, that is Ecclesiastes 8:11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Because nobody wasn't opposing you, right? Nobody wasn't saying nothing, so hey, God forget. So you're going and do more wickedness. And it's wicked to claim somebody's identity. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets. That is beginning with the apostles. And this spirit of the Lord's mouth is doing damage. I tell you, the spirit of the Lord's mouth, it mashing it up. Fine. The prophets, wow. I tell you, we blessed. We blessed? We blessed to have this truth. What we have here, we are immensely blessed. We are greatly blessed. Most High was generous and merciful. You know, the other day, yesterday, Most High is so merciful. You know what the clouds is? You know what the clouds is act too for? Clouds are cool, you know. I mercy from the Lord, boy. Wait, sir. Yesterday I was with my son and I was training him in some soccer, football as we just call it. Sun blazing hot, blazing hot. And them clouds and them just come by and block out that sun for a little while to catch your breath a little bit. Then it will go back. That's mercy right there, you know. Imagine men laboring, although that's just one function of the clouds now, I just say now, right? Let's switching gears, I'll come back on topic just now. I just come in my mind, but all that is just to show the mercy I have about Shami and Oshai, because it's a man who will be laboring in the sun, and imagine that sun hot whole time, so no cool. No shit, no little cool down. Bro, you might collapse. You understand? So the cloud now just go in front of the sun, and with that little passing of the cloud over this in front of the sun, you who don't on earth, you go get a little, let me say 2 minutes. A little cool while you're working. And then you go back, you know, catch your breath now. Wow. The mercies of the Lord. Lord very merciful. And then the Lord give you this truth, more mercies. So Tawara Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. And you Edomites, you're being revealed. And that revealing mashing up your whole infrastructure. Again, all praise to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. These small hats and them frightened. Everybody's scared for their life. Everybody's scared. Everybody who was, you know, we's God shows people, you know, they're afraid to even utter it. Because we is God's chosen people. He does have a chosen, and the ideology of our chosen people is not for you to talk about, because you are not powerful enough to say. So you telling the Most High what he should do. Are we reaching to the point of telling the Heavenly Father what he should do? Romans 9:19 says, Thou wilt say then unto me, Why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Nay. Yeah, because there were plenty of them turning up there now to say. That is basically what he's saying. How we could find fault in others. God love everybody. God is a man, a loving God. You know, how we could find fault. Nobody can resist the will, how we could find fault. But this is what the Apostle Paul replied. He said, Nay, but, O man, you's a man, who art thou that replies against God? Who you is? We forgives you. Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, Why hast thou made me thus? So, if God, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his Son Yahushai, did not make you to be a chosen person, a chosen seed, who the hell you is? If he say he hates you, who is you to jump up and say, God, you can't just hate me just so? You gotta have a reason. Most I don't have no reason to hate nobody. Most I don't have no reason. You don't have to explain to nobody. You don't have to answer to nobody. The Heavenly Father had to answer to you. Does the Heavenly Father have to answer to you? Does he have to answer to me? Does he have to answer to anybody? Does he have to hearken to anybody? Does he have to listen to anybody? Does he have to sit down and for you to explain to him why and why not? Does he take orders? Does he be in awe of you? Is he standing in awe of you as a saying, well, Wisdom of Solomon 6? Most High don't stand in awe of nobody, boy. Most High is the Most High for a reason. And he's man for a reason. So watch your freaking mouth. Alright? Oh, shut up, you damn human. You damn human beings. This is Book of Job 38 and 1. It says, Then Yahweh answered Job out of the whirlwind, which is a chariot, and said, Who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee. Answer thou me. Where was thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Who had laid the measures thereof? If thou knowest, or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened? Or who laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy, or who shut up the seas with the doors, when it brake forth, as if it had issued out of the womb, when I made the cloud the garment thereof, and thick darkness a swaddling board for it, and break up for it my decreed place, and set bars and doors, and said, Hitherto shalt thou come, but no further, and there shall thy proud waves be stayed. See, that is how dread the Lord metaphorically telling you the power that he have. Right? It can't, the seas can't pass where it is. Right? He said bars and doors. You can't go past this area right here. See, and there is a big body of water. It says, Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days? Right? Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days? No. No man ever do that. So who is we to jump up and say, the Lord now give us. Yeah, the Lord, who is absurd for the Lord to have a chosen. You can't say that, but and cause the day spring to know his place, that it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might not be shaken out of it. Let's see, then we'll go on. You see, hast thou perceived the breath, verse 18, hast thou perceived the breath of the earth? Declare if thou knowest it all. Where is the way where light dwelleth? And as for darkness, where is the place thereof? You see? No man ever do these things. No man ever do these things. Hath the rain a father? Verse 28. Or who hath begotten the drops of dew? out of whose womb came ice? This is the Lord talking to Job, showing Job the authority that he has. And the hoary frost of heaven. Who hath gendered it? Right? It says, verse 31, Canst thou bind the sweet influences of Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? You could do that? Huh? Verse 33, Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth? Ooh. Most High is who does set the dominion in the earth. Canst thou lift up thy voice to the clouds, that abundance of water may cover thee? Could you tell rain to fall? Canst thou send lightnings, that they may go and say unto thee, Here we are? Who hath put wisdom in the inward parts, or who hath given understanding to the heart? Who can number the clouds in wisdom? Or who can say to the bottles, who can stay the bottles of heaven? When the dust groweth into hardness, and the clods cleave fast together. So basically the Heavenly Father stamping the things that he does do. And letting man know, well, he was letting Job, talking to Job. But basically he letting man know, I is the man, not you. Calm down. Right? Calm down. It's not. No, I'm looking for it. Just know. Just know. I believe it's probably here. Let's see. When the angel was dealing with Ezra's dread. I believe that first and second Ezra chapter 10, right? No, look for it, just. Yes, like yeah, second Ezra 4 now. No, I was right there, I know. Second Ezra 4 and 4. It says 4 and 1. It says, and the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer. Right? It says, and said, thy heart hath gone to find this will, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? Then said I, yea, my Lord. And he answered me and said, I am sent unto thee to show thee 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee. Wherefore, if thou canst declare me one, I will show thee also the way that thou desirest to see, and I shall show thee from whence the wicked heart cometh. And I said, tell on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, go thy way, weigh me the weight of fire, or measure me the blast of the wind, or call me again the day that is past. Ooh. Now this is dealing with Ezra, but let me deal with because Ezra, the Lord find he was getting out of hand, trying to figure out what is the reason for doing all these things on Israel. So Uriel come to let him know, hey, this is what the Lord purpose. Relax. Let me deal with the so-called white man now. He way out of hand. He said there is not a God. But none of these things what we see in here, since I on earth 30 years now, I never see he called to pass the day that went. Right? He never called it back. Meaning, take the whole day. Now, he could do it. Let me say he take a phone or a recording device and record a whole day. He could always go back to that day. Through the device, the Awariam and the Tamayam, the Urim and the Thummim, which is what we have here. Phones, computers, all these things. But to take an entire day and go back into it, carry everybody back to yesterday, you can't do that. It says, verse 6, then answered I and said, what man is able to do that thou shouldest ask such things of me? And he said unto me, if I should ask thee, how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the goings of paradise? Peradventure thou wouldest say unto me, I never went down into the deep, nor as yet into hell, neither did I ever climb up into heaven. Nevertheless, now have I asked thee but only of the fire and wind, and of the day wherethrough thou hast passed, and of things which thou canst not be separated, and yet canst thou give me no answer of them. He said moreover unto me, thine own things and such as are grown up with thee canst thou not know. How should thy vessel then be able to comprehend the way of the highest? And the world being now outwardly corrupted, to understand the corruption that is evident in my sight. Right? Very alright, yeah, we could hold it up already. Now to go further. Point already made. Man not able to understand the ways of the Heavenly Father, and that is facts. And he's mortals, yeah, they calm down. Especially Esau. You, if the Lord choose our people, who the hell is you to say it's absurd? Yeah, with that I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Hopefully we edify until the next time. Shalom to the elect.